Happy All Hallows Eve, y'all. Now, and do I have a conspiracy that I want to share with you, and it is going to be about this giant ball thing that's been up there at the Buffalo Bill Dam. Now, they're saying that it is a ball plug, but I know what it really is. Now, if you want, you can go back and stop the video and read up about it. However, before we go there, I wanted to share with you an artist by the name of Goldie Scott and her song Dark Days. Enjoy!
The storm is rising, a plague on the horizon. There's nothing you can do but pray. Welcome to the dark days. A wicked kind of wind blows our way, haunted by the mistakes, 'cause everybody here is to blame. Welcome to the dark days. All the life we know left to waste. If you wanna survive, you gotta walk through the flame. Say hello to the dark days. A civil war, rich and poor, ashes on the city walls. But in the end, there's no victory. The end is just beginning. When kingdoms fall of sin, there's nothing you can do but pray. Welcome to the dark days. A wicked kind of wind blows our way, haunted by the mistakes, 'cause everybody here is to blame. Welcome to the dark days. All the life we know left to waste. If you wanna survive, you gotta walk through the flame. Say hello to the dark days. Hail from the grave. What hasn't crumbled is left in the wake. So I say, skies gray, the storm is rising, a plague on the horizon. There's nothing you can do but pray. Welcome to the dark days. A wicked kind of wind blows our way, haunted by the mistakes, 'cause everybody here is to blame. Welcome to the dark days. All the life we know left to waste. If you wanna survive, you gotta walk through the flame. Say hello to the dark days.
You have to agree with me that that is a real pounder. Now, Goldie is a very kind soul, and I would love to see us help her to go viral. So go check her out, grab some sound bites, and use them in your shorts. We can help this talented lady out. Now, I have another gift for you all besides the song. So I wanted to tell you about the continued legend of Jeremiah Johnson. Now, Jeremiah was a real person, and his wife was of the Flathead Nation, and he had a stepson. And a young brave of the Crow Nation killed his wife and his stepson, and he went on to kill over 300 crows. After the events of that movie, Jeremiah went up deep into the Rockies in northwest Wyoming and lost himself with his grief. He must have been trying to commit suicide by a grizzly bear because he chased the biggest bear he could find up into the rocks and killed it with his bowie knife. While he was sitting there all covered in that bear's blood, he saw something in the corner of his eye. Now it was cold and he thought he was hallucinating from the hypothermia when out walked a little tiny dragon about the size of a small dog. Now that little dragon got scared and took off running into a little cave, and Jeremiah followed the dragon into the cave. Now after Jeremiah and that dragon sat there staring at each other for who knows how long, that little dragon, and let me tell you, dragons are really smart, started noticing that Jeremiah was freezing to death, that he was covered in ice and snow and blood. So that little dragon blew out some flame and heated up rocks so Jeremiah wouldn't freeze to death, and saved Jeremiah's life. Jeremiah took note of the kindness of the dragon and remembered that he had some slivers of elk on him, so he pulled those out and fed the little dragon. He took all this as a sign that his time on earth wasn't over and that he was going to protect and live with this little dragon, and stayed in that cave in Shoshone Canyon. The little dragon needed a name because no one ever named it. Jeremiah wanted to give her a special name and named her Clementine. Clementine loved to play in the water, so Jeremiah took some driftwood and carved a ball and would take her down the Shoshone River and play with her. He essentially trained her with elk treats. Now many years went by and they were so happy, but Jeremiah was getting old. So he arranged with the government to keep her in hiding in Wyoming and for them to take care of her while he went on to California where he'd get medical treatment in his older age. Jeremiah died in 1900 and was buried in California. But Clementine was so upset by all this and she missed her Jeremiah. The government was worried that Clementine was going to die of grief, so they moved Jeremiah's remains to Cody, Wyoming. And they started building up a dam so that Clementine would have some place to swim. In 1910, Buffalo Bill Dam was finished, and at the time, it was the tallest dam there was at 325 feet. And to this day, the locals will leave elk out in the canyon on the cliffs for Clementine. No one ever sees her, but they know she's still there. Because when the moon is just right on a Halloween night and the veil is thinnest, you can see the ghost of Jeremiah Johnson playing with that huge ball I showed you with Clementine and tossing her elk meat from the top of Buffalo Bill Dam. This is the legend of Jeremiah Johnson and Clementine as it was told to me. Happy Halloween! fun, and I hope you've enjoyed Charcoal Dave and the rest, and continue on to Art by Sparkle. Thank you, Donna, for having me in this mega Halloween collab. And I hope you all have enjoyed my legend and my special song. And this is Cindy wishing you a bunch of peace, love, light, and lots of laughter. Until next time, love y'all. Bye-bye.